Okay, so this is the entrance, which is on Land Beach Road. If you come on the shuttle bus, which I'm sure will be on the student services video, then you will be dropped just outside the entrance. If you come by car, those that drive, you can see there is plenty of free parking at campus. So on arrival, you'd come to the reception, which is through these two sets of double doors, and you'd come into reception. Okay, this is where, when you arrive, come to first of all get your lanyards and register. The Learning Resource Centre that I mentioned is off of reception here. So we have 3 different areas of computers, a wide variety of books, journals, DVDs that you can use. This is also where you'll find the student advisor who works full-time. And just outside, if you go back through reception, you come to our canteen area. This is open from 8:30 in the morning to 3 o'clock. This is one of our 2 main teaching areas. This is the Milton Room, and that's the equine simulator, which I mentioned in my presentation. So the equine yard, we've got 2 main blocks of stables. This is the older stable block. The gateway there, that's where the students, where you'd meet and come into the yard for yard sessions. The door that's open in the background there is my office, so I'm always handy on the yard. This is our practical skills teaching area. And then this is our new stable block. So these are slightly larger stables. What I'd like you to notice here is how big the overhang is. So we deliberately had these built with a particularly large overhang. So when you're gathered outside for teaching sessions and working in the rain, that just keeps you a little bit drier. It's a lot more comfortable. You'll notice outside the stables that there are information boards. So we have a traffic light system for the horses for different handling issues, and also information about what that horse has for rug wise, what tack it wears, and that is all on the boards outside the stables. And then in the middle of the yard, we have a horse walker. So that's really useful, particularly in the morning, to keep horses out of the stables while you're mucking out. We have 2 arenas. This is the outdoor arena. This is 30 metres by 60 metres, so really big arena. You probably noticed when you first came into shop, there's a viewing gallery down the left of the arena. And then we also have an indoor arena, which is really useful, particularly in the winter and when it's really raining quite hard. The indoor arena is a little bit smaller. It's 20 by 40, but that's still perfectly adequate for doing dressaging. You can see as well, we've got mirrors in the indoor arena and another viewing gallery along the side. We have 9 paddocks of grazing at CWA. This is Tudor from Bransby Tudor, who's popped up at the beginning of my presentation. We also have an equine therapy centre. So this is a really, really valuable resource. The ETC, this operates commercially, so we have visiting horses come in as well as being used for our college horses. So our equine therapy centre, we have a hydrotherapy spa, which is really good. There's very cold water therapy. We have a solarium, which is this is really useful for particularly muscle problems and warming horses up. And then we have the water treadmill. Now this is probably the piece of equipment that most visiting horses come to use.